Employers, who's the biggest nincompoop you've ever come across? I owned a custom furniture shop in Portland for 8 years before I met Max. This kid walked in with a woodworking diploma, a huge smile, and a tote bag stuffed with energy drinks. He seemed excited to learn the craft. First red flag should have been the GoPro strapped to his chest on day one. He said he was building his content brand while working. I figured kids these days film everything, whatever, as long as he did the job. Week 1, Max spent more time adjusting camera angles than measuring wood. He refused to wear safety goggles because they ruined his aesthetic. I told him 3 times. He ignored me every single time. Then one afternoon he decided to film a reaction video with the nail gun. I heard him yell and turned around to see his hoodie stapled to the workbench. He was stuck there for 10 minutes while I got the staples out. He posted the whole thing online and it got 12,000 views. I gave him simple projects. Cut 4 coffee tables to match a custom order. Same dimensions, clean edges, basic stuff. He delivered all 4 tables 2 inches too short. When I asked what happened, he said measurements were flexible and that modern design was about feeling, not numbers. I had to remake everything myself and ate the cost of the wasted wood. Max filmed himself sanding for hours, posting time-lapse videos with motivational music. But every piece he touched had visible streaks and rough patches. Customers started complaining. I'd have to redo his work after he left, staying until midnight most nights just to fix his mistakes. Then came the bookshelf incident. A pregnant woman ordered a nursery bookshelf. Simple design, sturdy build. I gave the project to Max because I thought he couldn't mess up something that basic. He decided to experiment. He replaced all the screws with hot glue because he wanted it to be eco-friendly and unique. He filmed the whole process, talking to his camera about innovation and sustainability. The customer came to pick it up on a Saturday morning. She was 8 months pregnant, glowing, excited about her baby's room. Max wheeled the bookshelf out, still filming. She touched it to check the finish, and the entire thing collapsed into pieces right there. Shelves crashed to the floor. She jumped back, terrified. I refunded her immediately, apologized about 50 times, and spent my whole weekend rebuilding it correctly. I should have fired him then. I didn't. I thought maybe he'd learn. 2 weeks later, I found out Max posted a video claiming he designed our best-selling chair, the one that took me 2 years to perfect. He called it his creation and said I was his boss, but not really his creative equal. The video blew up. My business page got flooded with comments calling me a fraud and a credit stealer. People were canceling orders. I posted a response video. I showed Max's actual work, the crooked cuts, the measurements that made no sense, his design sketches that were covered in pen doodles of anime characters in the margins. I showed the bookshelf collapse footage from our shop camera. The comments flipped overnight. I called Max into the shop Monday morning and told him he was done. He stared at me like I'd punched him. Then he got angry. He said I was jealous of his following and that I couldn't handle his creativity. He left shouting about how he made my shop relevant. 3 days later, I got a letter from a lawyer. Max was suing me for intellectual property theft. He claimed I stole his vibes and his creative energy. The letter used the phrase creative energy theft twice. My lawyer read it and laughed so hard he had to put the phone down. The case went nowhere. Max's lawyer dropped him after seeing the evidence, but the whole mess cost me time, money, and about a year of stress I didn't need. Now every new hire gets a clear rule on day 1.